Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski?
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Diablo Immortal, my old favorite, my friend. I consider Diablo Immortal, at least on my list of top 2022 games that I have played, I think #1 is the worst experience that I have had. It is that daily click all the buttons grind. It felt like a part-time job, but it takes money from you. Let that sink in for a second. I told myself I'm done playing it, which is true. And I'm done covering it, which was obviously a lie because I have to cover drama and try and give it as much negative publicity as possible. Right now, we're on the website PC Games N. Oh man, buckle up for this one. Diablo Immortal gem update leaves players demanding refunds. This story is just a perfect illustration of Blizzard and why, when you charge all this money for these gems, the smallest little change is going to piss people off. Listen to this. An update to a notable Diablo Immortal legendary gem has angry players demanding refunds from Blizzard after a clarification showed that an item sold in the fantasy game's real money shop was inaccurately described. Blessing of the Worthy is a legendary gem in Diablo Immortal that among other effects promises a particular main feature. Now, any ARPGer out there is going to understand how a few words completely change an item. So you're going to feel this pain. When you take damage, you have a 20% chance to unleash retribution on a nearby enemy, dealing damage equal to 12% of your maximum life. Remember this, maximum life. Cannot occur more often than every 20 seconds. The damage goes up to 20% as the gem is upgraded too, making it a pretty powerful effect, especially for classes like Barbarians that end up with a rather large maximum life pool. Now, this is how this legendary gem has been described since day one. Players began to spot that once the gem was upgraded to rank 3, the description changed to say that the skill scales off current life. 2 words. I'm holding up 3 fingers. 2 words. Maximum life, current life. That's a very dramatic difference, especially for the aforementioned Barbarians. This is because many Barbarian players like to use the skill called Underlying Rage. This prevents them from dying for a short period of time, showing them or allowing them to fight enemies as low as 1 HP to stay alive. Well, if you have 1 hit point, instead of it taking it from your maximum life, it's taking it from your current life, you're probably not going to be doing that much damage. Diablo Immortal's community manager, Sinful Scribe, took to the game's subreddit to explain that through the helpful effort... Oh my gosh. Ugh. I like it how they spin it like as a positive. Through the helpful efforts of the community, this text discrepancy was noticed by Blizzard, and that a patch is being deployed updating the text for the rank 1 and 2 gems to correctly reflect the existing functionality of the unleashed retribution damage effect scaling off current life at all ranks. So basically at rank 3, it said current life, and at rank 1 and 2, it said maximum life. So obviously you're not going to know what rank 3 says when you have it at rank 1. So you're always trying to think like, well, which one is right? You guessed it. It is the rank 3 that was correct. So they're going to screw the people over that already spent money on it. This would be cause for concern by itself, but the issue is exacerbated because the gem has been sold in a bundle on the Diablo Immortal in-game shop for real money, along with additional bundles designed to level it up further. This was already a cause for debate because the top level bundle was priced at roughly $103. Promises an upgrade of the gem to rank 4, which for the record is still not the maximum level it can be. But it is also noted that it requires both of the other bundles, priced at approximately $27 and $30 respectively, to also be purchased to do so. Man, I have not thought about Diablo Immortal in a while. Haven't been really following it, haven't really been covering it, but just looking at these prices again, like re-triggered my rage at Blizzard for how much money they are asking for people for this mobile game. Naturally, this has already caused confusion in the past, but with some people who brought to the top level bundle incorrectly interpreting its description and believe it would give them everything they needed for their upgrades. Of course. However, this latest update, the players particularly upset at Blizzard, has now acknowledged that the gem was incorrectly labeled and may have sold to players under false pretenses. While I appreciate the communication here, it explains one of the top rated and most elegant responses in the thread. People, myself included, bought the gem thinking that it was based off full life. Blizzard literally sold packs for cash with a wrong description. It's unacceptable to just come now and say, my bad, and pretend like you didn't literally just pull a bait and switch. And then the article just goes on saying that basically Blizzard hasn't made a comment yet. I am going, actually I was going to say I'm going to die. No, I will not be surprised if you just never hear about it again. No refunds, no one from Blizzard on the subreddit, and it's never brought up again. All the people that spent money, thank you for your contributions to Diablo Immortal. Not only are you not getting refunds, you are stuck with that gem that no longer helps you. Oh, could you imagine the rage? I always like to show people every once in a while because I still have the game installed. I never even spent the 99 cents on the 800% off bundle. I refuse to give them 1 penny, and it is crap like this that just happens over and over again, right? Because a studio that you trust, a studio that is respectable, a studio that cares about the community, hey, we made a huge error. We made a huge error. And what you thought you were purchasing, you actually weren't purchasing, which I'm sure there's probably some legal action you could take, maybe. But this gem is tied to this bundle, which is also tied to this bundle, which is tied to this bundle. So do they offer refunds to just everything? It becomes ultra complicated when your game is so freaking pay to win. That's the video. Actually, that's not the video. One more thing, okay? China's game sales dived nearly 20% in third quarter amid soft demand. My face is covering the description. Now you can kind of see it. There you go. Now you're probably thinking like, who cares? Now, I don't know Diablo's sales, okay? I haven't looked it up, haven't looked at it a lot. But if you go down right here, there's something very interesting in this article. And it does say China's video and mobile game sales declined in the high season of the third quarter due to poor performance in mobile game market, okay? Poor performance in the mobile game market. I love that. Let me come right down here. Fantasy Westward Journey is number 3 on the list, and Diablo Immortal, the only newcomer in the group, is number 5. Number 5 mobile game in all of China, sales-wise, Diablo Immortal. Now we're done with the video. What does everybody think? Should they issue refunds? Of course they should. Are you still playing Diablo Immortal? Are you as pissed as me when you see this stuff? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. 2 asks at the end of this video. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. Really does help the channel as we move towards the end of 2022. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 48 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. Weekly podcast, weekly blog post, access to the VIP lounge so you can chit chat with me every day, special title in the Discord, and you get extra wheel spins for my end of the month merch giveaways. Again, first link in the description. That's all I've got. Diablo Immortal, dumpster fire as always. Aaron out.